Hi, everyone, and welcome to day 24 of 30 Days of Healing. I'm Rebecca Louise French, and I'm really excited to be here with you today to share messages from our Ascended Masters, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Today, I haven't gotten a lot of hints from the angels about what they wanted to talk about until I realized it's all about reflection and looking back on the day. And my day today has been quite interesting because there's been these moments of bursts of energy where I couldn't sit still and I was getting a lot done, and I was excited about both work things that I had to get done as well as, simple things around the house that needed to get done. It was just this sense of accomplishment and needing to get things done in a really positive way and having the energy to do so. But that was interspersed with moments of my children having complete meltdowns with each other and moments of me being so bone-weary, tired, I just needed to rest. And I questioned that and the fact that I know health-wise, my health has improved to the point where I have a lot of energy. I'm up at 11 o'clock at night doing a video when I'd normally be asleep right now, and I'm needing less sleep at night. And so there's a lot of positives around what's going on right now with my health. So I couldn't quite understand why this particular day had these moments of high energy and then moments of low energy. And when I asked them, they said it's kind of like a microcosm view of the bigger view of what's going on right now. And that's the fact that we're letting go of stuff happening in July. We're releasing a lot of energy. We're releasing baggage in relationships, as we spoke about a few days ago. But at the same time, we're starting to get ready for the action and the forward motion and the cool things happening in the month of August. So some of our days are going to be a mixture of both. We're going to have days where instead of a whole day of tiredness and a whole day of action, we might have these days where we have moments of action and moments of tiredness. And that's because simply we're in this transition phase. So we can safely say that for the most part, we're leaving behind the release of relationships and all the rest of it from the month of July as we start to move into the action phase of August. However, in this transition phase, we're still, going to feel like we're going through a period of healing and that need to rest as we prepare for the time of action. So that's just something to ponder in your coming days. If you go from waking up feeling super excited and maybe enthusiastic and inspired to work on something new, and then later in the day, even within the same hour, you feel tired and laggy, or like my children, suddenly super emotional, because we're still human beings, right? And we're trying to adjust to the fact that our awakening journey, our ascension journey, our energy is accelerating at a really, really fast pace to bring in this beautiful, loving energy to the earth. And yet at the same time, we are in a physical body, right? We're not spirit beings in our body. We're human beings. And so our human body needs to catch up. So every now and then we'll go through this time of acceleration and then a time of our body needing to catch up. Our physical body needs that time. And so instead of it being a chunk, a month of rest and a month of action, we're now in this in-between phase of action, rest, action, rest, action, rest. And so that's not to confuse you, but rather they're saying to emphasize to you the importance of when you feel that action phase to take action. So there were times today where I was in the middle of a really good book and I wanted to finish it. And I had this need to do something and I thought, I'm just going to finish my book and then I'll go do what needs to be done. And I now realize that for what it is, and it happened again this afternoon, and I was like, oh, I really want to read. No, get up and do something, like right now. It was like action when the action feels like happening. And so I adapted to that. By the end of the day, if I felt like taking action, I went and did it. If I felt like resting, I rested. And it's remarkable how much I managed to achieve in the action phases, so that in those moments that I needed to rest, I didn't feel as bad. So they wanted me to share that with you so that, one, we don't think we're going crazy with the action, rest, all happening in one day. But the other side of it is so that you know you're not alone. If you have those moments where you feel inspired to do something and then moments later you want nothing to do with it, it's okay. In those inspired moments, write down what you're thinking, write down what you want to do. If you're inspired to write a certain person or talk to them on the phone, then do that, right? In one of my inspired moments, I sat down and answered, hopefully, all of the comments in all of the groups that I personally run. But when I went to go into emails, it felt heavy. And so I took that step back again, right? So it's finding that balance that there will be a day when answering those emails doesn't feel heavy, it'll feel inspired, and that's the right time for me to write back. So look for the patterns in your life and see where the moments are that you feel inspired and the moments where you feel like you need to take a rest, and just learn to go with the flow a little bit. I know this will be harder for those of you who might have full-time jobs or who are juggling children at the same time. Hi, Tracy. But as best you can, try and follow the rhythm of what your body is asking for. And again, they're reminding me that this is a really, really, really good time to eat clean. So fresh fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds, as little processed packaged junk food as absolutely possible, and focus on nurturing your body. And if the only thing you manage to do is to make yourself a green smoothie or green juice so that you're getting those nutrients, then do that. Because our body's needing the support in a physical way as we go through these major changes in a spiritual way. The other thing they're saying is healing. What about healing? Okay, so you need to take responsibility for your own healing journey. So if you're in my Year of Healing course and you haven't listened to a meditation lately, maybe sit down and ask your body what it needs and be sure to listen to that. If you have a loved one who is going through some stuff right now, steer them in the direction of these free videos. They can start at day one and work through, or intuitively pick the one that they think they need to listen to. I'm slowly going through on the YouTube channel and adding like a little subtitle so you know which each video deals with, but that's not finished yet. So there's a few there that they can look and see what the topic is and see if that's something that appeals to them. So others of you might actually need a healing. So a trusted Reiki practitioner, a massage, chiropractic adjustment, kinesiology, qigong, something that is helping with your body adjusting in a physical and energetic way. And if you want a healing with me, of course, you're more than welcome to do that as well. And you can book that on my website on RebeccaLFrench.com, and then just click on the healings tab to learn how they work and to book one for yourself. So these rest times are times where we have to focus on our own personal healing, and we might need to ask other people to help us do that. So part of it is getting out in nature, which has been a theme of these 30 days of healing. Today I planted lots of yummy food, actually, lettuces and beans and all sorts of greens, spices, herbs and spices in our garden this afternoon with my little one. And that felt good to get outside and to be working with the dirt and then take a shower and let the water be the rejuvenation. And I think my son took a bath and showed me the oils he proudly picked for himself. And interestingly, his oils were joy, awaken, and valor. And valor is about balance, our number 2, right? And there's 2 people on the call right now. So valor is about balance. Awaken is about letting go of the old and waking up to what we're meant to be doing right now. And joy, obviously, approaching joy, our lives with a joyful heart. So that's another quick message for today. That's all they have to say. So balance. Oh, and today's number 24. So 2 is the balance and duality. And 4 is a reminder that angels are near us. And they wanted to share how excited they are to see the comments of people that they're noticing number patterns more lately. because that is a direct way that our angel guides speak to us. And we might not always know what they're trying to say through that number. Like we can see the number 5 over and over and over again and go, yes, it's times of big change, big positive change. What's the change, angels? And sometimes they'll answer it and you'll figure it out. And sometimes you just have to wait and see and be prepared for that big change. And if that's you, sometimes the way to prepare for the big change is to rest when you're being told to rest, because the action phase is going to be fast. That's really weird. I just thought that the picture behind me, it looked like the water was moving. It'd be very cool if the angels managed to do that. So thank you for being with me here today, and lots of love and angel blessings to you all. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe to Rebecca Louise French on YouTube and here on Facebook so that you get the rest of the videos. Take care. Love and blessings. Bye.